Good morning, Tim. Coach Papa Stewart here. On the first anniversary of 9/11, which we are commemorating today, but on 9/10, September 10th, 2002, one of my clients called and asked if I would read a poem the next day on a first-year memorial of the events of 9/11. I told her I'd be happy to if she would only get me a copy of it so I could practice. She said, well, she hadn't found it yet. At that point, I said, do you trust me? And she said, yeah. I said, I'll call you back. About 30 minutes later, I called her back and I read this to her. And she said, where'd you find that? Well, I just wrote it. This is my thoughts in a poem on 9/11.
Really?
The king was overtaxing his subjects far away. Things were really getting ugly until that fateful day when the colonists dressed as Indians descended upon the ships and tossed the tea into the sea as a cry rose from their lips. You can no longer overtax us. We have no more to give. So take your laws and leave our land. We choose to govern where we live. Things had gotten bad before, but this time was a first that saw America at its best when things were at their worst. And it started a tradition, a way of life, so to say, that has affected all Americans from then until today. Every time we get complacent and start bickering among ourselves, someone comes and tries to break us to cast our paradise into hell. But every time they do it, they find out, like the rest, it's when things are at their worst that America is at its best. Now, this latest interruption that is known as 9/11, as they toppled the Twin Towers and sent thousands into heaven, is just one more reminder to those beyond our shore that we can be your greatest friend, or you can be no more. So take this as a warning. Those who would put us to the test, if you want to try to break us, you will find America and Americans at their best. We're going through a lot right now. We're going through a lot of fake news, a lot of people trying to manipulate our country, a lot of people trying to say we're right. But the bottom line is we're Americans, and when we work together, we will always be right. So let's get that complacency out. Let's get back to working together, and let's get America back to where it should be, to where I believe it still is, the greatest country on the face of the earth. My name is Tim Stewart. I am Coach Papa, and I do approve this message. God bless. Travel safe. Make this your best day yet. Now, get off the bench and get back in the game.